As mentioned, my name is Patric and I'm not only a development manager at the cultural department, but also the project manager for the application for Uppsala to be the European Capital of Culture 2029. As an initial byline states, we are constantly looking for what is between the lines. What might we be missing when representing the city as a whole? What thoughts, experiences, and lives should be we putting in the limelight? Next, please. The city of Uppsala, as you know, is the fourth largest in Sweden and one of the fastest growing cities in the Nordics. We are, of course, known for being a city of learning and higher education. But we're also a place where knowledge turns into new solutions, because we'd like to think that innovation is in our DNA. Our municipality has recognized its potential to act as a key driving force in bringing about innovative breakthroughs in multiple areas, from energy, digitalization, and of course, citizen participation and dialogue, which I'll be talking about later on. The culture department, which I represent, has decided to adopt an innovative, friendly attitude. That means that we're willing to open up for not only new ways of thinking, but also a new ways of relating to a new set of technologies, entrepreneurship, and a pragmatic view of incorporating fast-moving external teams in our hands-on problem solving. Next. The municipality has a very strong and close partnership to rely on when exploring new tech and new processes. Since the mid-80s, we are co-founders of a foundation together with the universities, the county and the region, as well as the Chamber of Commerce. A foundation which aim is to strengthen the output of local collaboration in order to bring up new jobs, of course, new companies, and challenge-driven solutions that transcends organizational boundaries. Within the municipality itself, there is an ongoing initiative since the fall of 2020 to even closing the gap further between this foundation called STUMS. And the city's needs and challenges. With that in mind, a newly created internal body named Innovationslabbet, in English, the Innovation Lab, has been set up in order to tackle that. The Innovation Lab takes on projects with high levels of complexity, but with pre-existing ideas about a way forward. The lab embraces risks and complexity. It embraces trailblazing projects and disruptive thoughts. And what is most important, it doesn't end with these buzzwords. It actually delivers on promise. Next. From the culture department's point of view, we received support in matchmaking with startups and know-how in implementing new technologies in a testbed setting. The reasoning behind our conviction to be as forward-leaning as we are is the need for a constant conversation and exchange of ideas between us and ourselves and the citizens. If we don't use the best means available to that, we will become irrelevant to those we are set to deliver to. The Innovation Lab is an initiative stemming from our organizations. The municipality needs to improve ourselves, seeking more efficient practices in delivering value to Uppsala's citizens, and using our internal resources the best way we can in order to actually become more sustainable and tackling the great challenges we're facing. The Innovation Lab opened up in the fall of 2020, and it was supposed to be a physical collaborative space, combining internal thinking with an external expertise in experimental solutions. Due to the pandemic, we, the municipality, decided to first launch it digitally and see what we can make of it. One of the things that the Innovation Lab builds upon is the municipality's partnership with a national organization, Ignite Sweden, which let us match our needs with existing products and solutions provided by startups. The Culture Department was first to seize this opportunity, and I will short mention our initial cases. Next. Uppsala has been planning the development of a new art museum. This discussion has been going on for like 30 years. It has brought to life a vital, which means often aggressive, and public discussion concerning the museum's possible location and design. Through Ignite, we were matched with the company Patric. What they provided was a solution letting us interview a multitude of respondents giving in-depth answers in free text. In other words, a more rich content of info than a normal survey would have given us. We had around 600 or 700 respondents for this survey. Next. One other thing that we were interested in looking at was the municipality's libraries that fills an important function, of course, in society, not only for lending books, but also as a social interaction point and a hub for information gathering, and can act as a galleries and creative hotspots as well. It even works as a first interaction point for newcomers searching for information about Swedish society. In this case, we wanted to know how the visitors to the main city library use the space, the different rooms that offers different services and possibilities. This in order to get more information to feed into the planning processes for the future libraries of the city, how to design them, what to fill them with regarding services and useful public offers and support. Next. Culture is a vital part of a person's life. Almost no one can argue with that. It shapes who she is and who she wants to be. Because of this, it's of great importance to understand the citizen's perception of themselves in relation to the cultural environment she exists in. And this is especially important as we want to become the European City of Culture 2029. This as well as hosting an international housing fair the very same year. Uppsala will apply for becoming the City of Culture, and a concept will be presented in the application, of course. This concept will in large parts emanate from the citizens' own images, perceptions, and expectations on the city they live and work in. As mentioned, Uppsala is a city in rapid expansion, development and transformation. New building and properties, as well as companies are being created at a fast pace. New citizens are moving in with dreams, hopes, and goals of self-fulfillment on the desire of leading a good life. Therefore, the municipality has all the reasons to take a huge interest in what the final concept in the application will look like and end up in. What we envision can in itself bring about innovative solutions, both in short terms as well as in long terms. But what is important here is that our aim to apply creates a momentum to create new things that can fill a lot of needs for us in terms of citizen engagement and tools for intelligent service and smart dialogue by using the latest tech available. It's not an easy task to capture both a hyper-local zeitgeist and at the same time a condensed version of the citizen's image of the city they live in, a city in the becoming, a city being developed as we speak, especially when there are a limited time frame and a limited resources, which might sound a bit odd given the year 2029. But the groundwork needs to be done this fall, 2021. Another aim for us is to tie the data and what we've learned from this to our planned International Housing Fair, a fair that presents the future of housing and living into the world, where we want to present the bleeding edge of tech combined with our current understanding of what the future of living looks like. In order to tackle this challenge, there is a need for innovative solutions. And the goal is to get as many in-depth interviews in an open form with free text answers as possible, which let the informants to become a part of the creation process of the application concept itself. So we want to build on earlier results, experiences and know-how from the parliamentary case mentioned earlier. We will use the municipalities' resources and capabilities given through the means of the Innovation Lab. And we will use opportunities that our partnership with Ignite Sweden gives us. But by creating a clear vision forward, by creating a fertile ground for innovative thinking and solving of problems, we want to accomplish two things. Well, perhaps not only two things, but let's say that. Set an international bar for citizen-centric dialogue and information gathering, and become the European Capital of Culture 2029. In particular, when the municipality aims to interpret and channel what the city is in the application. And also, while I'm here, we're always looking forward to have new friends externally in order to make this happen, because we can't do this by ourselves. Thanks so much.